Hi and welcome back to the channel. My name is Norf and I am from London, and the reason I'm wearing this t-shirt is that I'm actually travelling and I'm in Long Island, New York this week. And I thought I would let people know what my name is and where I'm from, right? Because that's the dumb thing. Anyway, whilst I'm here for this week, I need to create some sales enablement content, and with that, I need to create some voiceovers. So I thought I would pack half of my studio into my rucksack, get it onto the plane, and get here and record my voiceovers in my hotel room. The challenge with that is that my hotel room is road facing. We've got the relatively busy Long Island Expressway just across the way, and there's a fair bit of noise that's coming in. This is not a studio by any stretch of the imagination, so that got me thinking, given that I have to create voiceovers this week, how could I make that work? So in this video, I'm going to unpack that this week. So as is customary, strap yourselves in and let's get started. This week, I thought I would try to challenge myself in trying to take my studio on the road. Now, of course, it's not my usual space, but I've brought a few things with me to create these voiceovers for the sales enablement content I have to make. I thought to myself, well, I could just move a few of the cushions on the bed, I could move some of the cushions that are just on the sofa here, set up a little cocoon, and create my voiceovers for the sales enablement content that way. The challenge that I have, obviously, is that the Long Island Expressway is just over to the left, and there's a fair bit of road noise that's bleeding in to the room that I'm in. We're also relatively close to the MacArthur Airport, and every now and again you'll hear aeroplanes and helicopters come over, which will obviously mean that I'll have to stop. It's a beautiful day on Long Island at the moment, which means that there's a fair bit of traffic that's on the road. There are also little missiles called motorcycles on the road, and their sounds will bleed into this space. So how can I avoid that? You'll know that my usual voiceover microphone is my Audio-Technica AT2020 USB that I've brought with me. But as I say, this room is relatively echoic, with the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB sat on the desk with a wall just behind. We've got two hard reflective surfaces, so that's not going to be great for capturing really clean audio. However, you probably can't hear, but just behind me, the air conditioning has kicked in. That's not great, is it? So let me go and turn that off. So with that now switched off, we're back to a relatively sensible level of quiet. Okay, audio test number one in my hotel room. Let's try the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB sat on a desk. Now that I've got my Audio-Technica AT2020 set up, I did have a bit of a challenge with the Neewer boom arm, but we'll go into that another time. Now that I'm set up, let's see what the voiceovers sound like. Bear in mind, the desk is here, the wall is just behind, two reflective surfaces. It may not go too well, plus all the racket that's going on outside. But let's see how it sounds. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Norf, and I am from London. This week, I'm actually in Long Island, New York. However, I've got some voiceovers to do, so I thought I would do them right in this space. There, that wasn't too bad now, was it? Now let's move it into a creative space that I've put together, which includes this chair and that sofa. And even now, having moved to the sofa with lots of soft things around me, the room is still relatively echoic, my microphone is relatively close, and I'm sure you can hear the difference between the reflective surfaces and here, but it's still not great because there's still chaos going on outside, plus all the soft clicks and hums that go on inside a hotel room that we don't really pay any attention to. So that was the AT2020 USB. Now let's try the Deity VMic D3 Pro. Remember, this is the shotgun microphone. Position still hasn't changed, reflective surface on the desk, and the wall is just behind me. Let's see how it sounds. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Norf, I am from London. The reason I've worn this t-shirt this week is that I'm traveling and I'm in Long Island, New York. I have to create some voiceovers, so I thought I would try to create them in my hotel room, but I think I'm struggling with reflective surfaces. There. That wasn't too bad, was it? So the question now is, where do we go from here? It's not really the best place to be creating voiceovers in a large hotel room, so one place that you could try is outside. So here's a very quick test from inside my Ford EcoSport. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. It's true, my name is Norf, and this week we're talking microphones, or specifically where to record voiceovers if you're ever caught in a pinch. Find yourself a very quiet spot to work in, turn everything off, and as you can hear, it's virtually silent in here. So for this particular car, the Ford EcoBoost, it has cloth seats, which means it's going to soak up any reflections that will be bouncing around in here. This is actually quite an innovative space to create voiceovers. Unfortunately, I brought both my microphones with me. I brought my usual go-to Audio-Technica AT2020 USB, and I also brought my Deity VMic D3 Pro, which is the one that I'm going to be using to create voiceovers in the car. If you can, try and find a nice secluded spot under a shady tree, which will really help you keep the heat down inside the car if it's a particularly sunny day like it is for me today. If you're ever traveling and you're in your hotel room and it's a little bit loud, if you do happen to have a car, one of the best places to record your voiceovers if you don't have a vocal booth is your car. Now, guaranteed it's not ideal, but if you're caught in a pinch, your car could be your next voiceover studio. And that's it for this week. I thought I would share that creative idea with you. If you are caught in a pinch, you could record voiceovers in a hotel room, you could record in a closet or some sort of wardrobe, or you could record your voiceovers in a car. But I'm keen to know, let me know in the comments below, if you've been caught short recording voiceovers, where have you recorded them and how have you done it? I'd love to hear. But that is it for this week. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time here. As you know, I'm a big fan of the number 3, so if you would, please do 3 things for me. If you like the content, please do give me a thumbs up. Also be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and also hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on when I upload brand new content to the channel. Again, thank you for choosing to spend your time here, and I'll see you when I get back home.